these tournaments and these teams, and like literally the entire world competes for it. So I don't know. I think it would be really cool to see some sort of addition or competitive addition towards the game. I mean, it's ranked. That's the whole point. But this is my perspective, of course. I'm not trying to bash the game. I'm just saying, like, it's a complete. It's ranked. It's supposed to be competitive, and I think a lot of the people, a lot of the players, a lot of people in the community, when they tweet or they make a video, maybe, or they post something, it's true. I mean, it should be competitive, and I think one of the issues as well. I mean, everybody can get to legendary now, and I'm not trying to bash anybody or anything, but we have to be honest with ourselves. There's a lot of players that don't belong in legendary. I mean, if you get to legendary, good for you, man. Cool, congrats. But it's just, let's just call it what it is. There's a vast majority of the players that do not belong in legendary. So I've always said that there's two sides of the coin, but nobody wins in this argument because you have the casual players versus like the sweat lords, the top leaderboard ranked warriors. So when a casual player gets to legendary and they face against these top leaderboard players or ranked warriors, whatever you want to call it, their mentality is that this is not fun. I hate it. This is not fun. But then the rank warrior or the sweat lord, the sweaty player or whatever you want to call it, they also get bored because it's like, oh man, like I want to, like I need competition. I need to prove myself, right? Nobody wins in this argument. So like how can we balance it out and how can we make it better? There has to be somewhere where we can meet in the middle and just give us something. You know what I mean? Just give us something. Obviously, a different playlist. Everybody can say, "Oh, you just make a different playlist." It's not going to work, guys. It won't work. It worked. Sorry, past tense. It's not going to work. So there has to be somewhere where we can meet in the middle because I feel like casual players don't really enjoy it, and then rank warriors also don't enjoy it because it's just, I like I said, it's just like I said, nobody wins. Nobody wins in this argument, man. Like nobody feels pleased with the way things are right now, especially like if you play alone. I don't understand how when you play alone, you get one, it's you, four random players that clearly should not be in legendary, and then you get a stack of three or maybe four or maybe five. And then it's like, well, crap, how do I do this? And then that's where you start seeing people posting their screenshots on Twitter. Like they drop 30, 40, 50 bombs with objective even, and it's just you lose, and it's just it really gets frustrating. So where's my compensation for being good? Why do you keep compensating the opposite? So I don't know. There has to be somewhere where we can meet in the middle and just be happy and just be fair, like just balanced. I mean, it's bad enough we have it's bad enough we got to deal with like OP broken stuff such as the guns or maybe like utilities and all these crazy stuff happening at once on your screen, and it's like what am I supposed to do? How do I counter this? How do I counter that? So I don't know. I think we definitely need some sort of competitive environment. I think it calls for it. I think like even I don't I mean again I don't know who dictate the rules, like I don't know, I'm sure it's somewhere there Activision or something, but I think everybody in every region, Latin, NA, EU, India, or South Africa, or China, specifically China, or Japan, or whichever. I think everybody can agree that we need some sort of competitive environment. Although you can see how now when you go to ranked, you see a lot of players switching to like not the meta, it's just like the way they're playing and the perks, and like you can kind of start feeling where they get the idea of wanting to be competitive or wanting to play like a competitive person, but then there's other people that don't, or they just don't care, and they just It's annoying. But yeah, I think to sum it all up, we definitely I think we need a change. I think we need something competitive. Like if you don't want to be too strict, completely understand because again, you gotta please everybody. You can't just at the end of the day, the competitive scene is super small compared to the casual scene, both multiplayer and BR. So, but there has to be somewhere where we can meet in the middle and just okay, this is fair. Like 50-50. Like maybe I don't get everything, but I got a little. I got a bit of it, so on and so forth. But I don't know. See what's gonna happen.